So, Wii games, huh? Well, if you're up for that, mate. We've got a bunch of them. What do you want to play? No. What do you have? We have got Super Smash Bros. Super Paper Mario, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Mario Kart Wii, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Wario Ice New Solutions, Zelda Twilight Princess, Link's Crossbow Training, Sonic Colors, GoldenEye 007, Buddy Scholarship System, The Blob, Rayman Origins, Resident Evil 4, Wii Sports Resort, Wii Play, Club Penguin Game Day. Oh, have you got Wii Music? Oh, is that a yes or a no? No. Hello all, James here, and I would consider myself to be a pretty decent musician. I'm currently working on grade 7 tuba. I own a guitar, a ukulele, a bugle, a trumpet, and even a drum kit up in the loft. I'm even taking GCSE music. So why is it that I don't completely hate this game? Yes, as a music game, this game almost completely fails. But when it comes to games to just sort of mess around in, this is one of the funniest ones out there, at least for me. However, today, I'm doing something in this game which Nintendo did not intend for people to do. Today, I'm trying to create original music in Wii Music. Now, of course, Wii Music does not allow you to change the pitch of your notes. You can only make the rhythms. Whatever input you put in, Wii Music decides what notes you're actually going to be playing. So I have two goals for this video. Number one is to make a song that sounds least like the bass song that I'm going to be using. For example, if I try and make a piece using the basis of September by Earth, Wind & Fire, it has to sound as different from that song as I can possibly make it. And number two, I want the piece to actually sound decent. Of course, the Wii Music instruments don't sound very good. The piece has to be in time and sound together and not just like random notes playing whenever they want that don't fit with the rest of the piece. So without any further ado, let's get right into torturing myself. Right, so first of all, we need to choose which track we're going to use for the basis of this piece. Personally, I think I'd like to use something from this list. This has a lot more songs that I know of and I know better. I think I'll do September. That's a pretty good song. Galactic Voyage, why not? Who doesn't love a bit of Galactic Voyage? So it's time to choose which instruments I'm going to be using. So actually, I'm going to remove all of these different parts so that I'm not tempted to do anything like that. I think I'll start with the second percussion part and do something like just a steady 2 and 4 beat on something. Tambourine, maybe? I guess that could work for just on beats 2 and 4, just a steady beat throughout the whole thing. Mainly just to keep me in time for when I'm doing the other parts. I think that went pretty well. I think I managed to keep a steady beat throughout the whole thing. My idea for this piece is to make a solid sounding backing track and then just sort of improvise over the top of it. So next I'm going to add in the bass parts. I'm thinking I'm going to use a bass guitar. Just got the standard bass guitar and I'm going to try and record something with this. Probably just crotch it beats going through, seeing whatever notes play. I think that went pretty well keeping in time-wise, and for what the bass line is, it's just a walking bass. I think it works pretty well. However, it does sound pretty September-y. So yeah, we're just gonna have to try and make it sound less so with the different instruments. I think I'm gonna add the chord next. I think I'm gonna go with clarinet. I'm probably just gonna do semi-breathes with the chord part. Keep it kind of simple so that the melody can just sort of go crazy above it. I think that went pretty well as well. I added in a few bars every now and then to sort of change up, add some different offbeat rhythms, but I think that went pretty well. So now I think we'll add the harmony part, which I'm thinking I might go with trumpet for, or maybe even flute would sound good. Or I might even go piano, I'm not sure. There are a few different options that I might want to do for this one. At the moment, this piece sort of sounds kind of pretty, I guess, and flute makes it sound more like that than the trumpet does, so I think I'll go with flute for this one. That went pretty well. I just sort of improvised some long notes with some different rhythms mixed in there. I added some triplets towards the end. Went pretty well. I have the main percussion part, which I know I'm going to use some sort of drum kit, and the melody, which I definitely want to use saxophone. I don't know which of these is best to do before the other, but I'm personally thinking melody, because then if I know where different things are happening with the percussion, I can add in different cymbal hits and stuff for when I need them most. So I'm going to add a melody, saxophone part, and then we'll do the percussion. Once we've done these last two parts, we can see how this whole piece went and see how well together it is and how different it is from September. For an improvised solo on a Wii Remote, that went really well actually, except for the final note. On saxophone and other woodwind instruments, you can press the B button and it will take the note up an octave. I tried doing that, but it went to a different note, I'm pretty sure, and the final chord is absolutely disgusting because of it. All I've got to do now is add the percussion part, and then we can listen to how well I've managed to do this or how not well I've managed to do this. For percussion, we have, I'm going to try out a few different kits and see what works best. I think the basic drums is what I'm going to use for this. It sounds a bit more subtle than the rock drums, which is the other one I was really considering. I think that went as well as it could have done, considering you can't really control what you're hitting with the drum kit with just the Wii Remote and nunchuck. Apart from the cymbals, you don't really get to control which drums you're hitting. I think that went as well as it probably could have done. I just realized that I could have actually changed the tempo, and that would have made it sound a bit more different to September. Let's listen to this piece then and see how bad it truly is. And then we'll go, yeah. Overall, that went a whole lot better than I thought it would. So my two goals: to make it not sound like September and for it to be in time and together. The first one, I don't think I really achieved. One of the chord progressions obviously can't be changed, and although the melody doesn't sound too September-ish, there are still some little bits that make me think of that song. The backing and all the chords and stuff are very much like September because they are supposed to be. Honestly, it's a shame that I only found out you could change the tempo after I'd done the whole thing. Otherwise, I easily would have made that a bit faster. I feel like that would have actually changed things quite a bit. Overall, with the piece itself, I like the intro. I think that's quite cool. Although when we're getting to the end of the intro, there is a cymbal hit that sounds kind of off. Towards the middle, there's sort of a break where it's just bass and percussion. I like that. I think that sounds quite cool, and then everything comes back in. That sounds quite nice. The melody overall is pretty decent. It's just an improv solo really, but it's not bad. Honestly, it's mostly just that final chord that sounds absolutely disgusting. Really wish I'd just kept it on the same notes and not made it go higher. But overall, that went so much better than I thought it would, especially considering this is the first time I've ever done something like that. So yeah. Anyway, I want to stop playing Wii Music. I don't really want to play that ever again after this. Before I go, guys, I just want to say we are so close to 500 subscribers, and I cannot thank you all enough. And so when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to be making a special video to say thank you. So please tell me in the comments what video you would like to see. Sort of like a Q&A or something is what I'm personally thinking at the moment. I'm open to literally any suggestions at the moment. This is going to be a video specifically for you guys to say thank you. So please comment below what you would like to see, and I'll make that when I hit 500 subscribers, which we are so close to. I cannot thank you all enough. Yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe down below. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, they're linked in the description, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.